Yeah. This is real for real. I never want to even have this discussion. You dig? But it's definitely necessary.
The star of our show.
Because, we're repping names and all that. And I asked that. Like, yo, there's a lot of legends in Brooklyn. You dig? We always hear about the Harlem niggas, the Queen niggas, certain niggas did that and the third. You know what I'm talking about? And most of the time when you hear about the Brooklyn niggas, it's the 50 Cent, you know what I'm talking about, touch situation, things of that nature. You dig? See, like it really don't go too much further,
That's me, untouchable.
Huh. So you got this brother Fruit. Shout out to Fruit. Fishy tissue. You know what I'm talking about? My introduction to him is seeing him knock somebody flat top off their flat top back in like 89 or something like that. 88, 89. You dig? Think it's 89. Alright. So the nigga just walked up to her, you know what I mean? Boop! One hit a quitter. Boop! You know what I mean? One of them pretty boy floor ass niggas. You know what I'm talking about? And my nigga's like, yeah, that's the nigga Fruit. What? You dig? So, that's my introduction to who that man was way back then. You dig? Boom. And then there's the rolling thing. And they had their own clique. You know what I mean? The Butter, the Portal, Peter Rab, shit like that. You dig? Yeah, it was in my house. You dig? Shit. Nigga Rab, you know what I mean? Talking about, yo, who that? You in my crib, nigga, who that? Word. Automatically, we almost get into it. Word. Those are the days. Word. And they going to get pokers out my mama kitchen drawer. That's why all the pokers was missing, Mom. You dig? Straight like that. We ain't gonna rewrite history. Word. It was doing a thing called rolling. You dig? That was during that era. Word. Going to mid, catching pockets, do what it do, jackets, whatever, and taking it on back in. Me just there for rat, not participating in none of that, but still in it. You dig? Because I was there. So, Brother Fruit, he said he get ready to put up something based on one of the real ones from the fort. You dig? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you a story, Fruit. You dig? Should be a motherfucker. You dig? Because niggas gonna do what they do regardless. You dig? Because you got a right to do that. That's not your life. You dig? So you just building on the real ones. We supposed to. Because that's how that go. Because there's a lot of us that still don't be mentioned. I said that a few episodes. Or talk to my pimp friend. Like, yo, there's a lot of niggas in Brooklyn. They don't be mentioned at all. Been going for years. And you still better not have a name in your mouth early. That's deep. Why we got that hold on each other? Well, I'm gonna give you a story, Fruit. Historical facts. Alright? It's a man that was, doing what it do. 3 sisters, so he know about the ins and outs of women left to right. You dig? Being the only boy, right? And for some reason, he still got into the pimp game, dope game, things of that nature. So by the time that building, Atlantic Terminals, was fully up, there's white people moving in there first. And once they seen more niggas moving into that building, then white people moving into that building, Atlantic Terminal, 487 Carlton Avenue. All right? Back when they ain't had no fence in between the city building and the co-ops. I'm from then. Now, we're moving. That's how the man got the apartment. He got it from a retired cop who was ready to bounce because he seen all the brothers moving in and probably feel like, yo, it could be something that go left, you know what I mean? And a lot of people feel more comfortable around their own. They had that right. I mean, yeah, I got the crib. But, and I has 2 sons. By the time he moved over there, other one is just a newborn baby. You dig? Married up, whatever. And they moved to Atlantic Terminals. You dig? Now the first one, he started to learn how to walk quick, but by the time he was trying to walk good and all that, he got so bow-legged, kept falling all the time. Ended up getting the Forrest Gump. Yeah, that belt. And yeah, were you making that tink, 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 tink noise walking down the street? That was the oldest one. Other one just a newborn baby. You did? But being around his father, he always wanted to be like him, sound like him. You know what I'm talking about? Ended up looking like him. You did? And through the course of that, seen a lot of money on the table. Shit that you see on TV was in that man's house. Bunch of women, childhood friends from off the block, the Waverly, the Grand Avenue, down the street area. It's his childhood friends. Besides Clarkson Avenue, before he had moved to Waverly Avenue. You dig? So Young Nuts, hard-headed as a motherfucker, always used to come out the room. Let's go back to your post, Fruit. So listen to every word. Young Nuts coming out the room, seeing niggas counting money. Know what I mean? So, being in the business, not knowing shit. 2, 3 years old, going 3 years old, yeah, a little over 3 years old. And this man telling his son, like, give him an El Producto box. And he tell Young Nuts, son, count all that change in that box, and if you 1 penny short, I'ma fuck you up. So Young Nuts first counting was money. Even though it's change, coins, whatever, whatever. In the 70s, you get a quarter. You get a few things from the store. At least one. You dig? So this is back then, where change meant something. So these men sitting in the house with him, doing what they do, make moves, come back, doing the same thing, counting big money on the table. Young Nut seen that a few times. One day, waking up, he get told by a man, go back to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. He went back to sleep. Not knowing the whole time, he was being tied to a chair with his mother. To be part of that loop of what happened with the family that's getting ready to be uploaded as one of the Brooklyn legends, one of the real ones. You dig? And you don't know how that affected other people. Sometimes the youngster asks himself, I wonder if that's what started up the Supreme Team money. Hit the unlike button. Fellas, don't change facts. 2 more facts. No, because he was in the pens with Fly Ty was going through what he was going through. You dig? Fly Ty, real one. Straight up. We both hitting red ID status. He ain't out the bing, bing, bing. Me, I'm a why me pin ass nigga and shit like that. They just toss me in there, boom. I have to whip my ass after doing whatever I do. You dig? One time got made an example by Captain Inman. You dig? Now for the first go back. Only time this man had a first go back in his life was getting sentenced to 3 to life, August 4th, 1998. You dig? And when he get called early, he gets sentenced to, he's like, oh, boom. Back in the cell. Getting called. Quick. Oh. Only time in life this nigga got the first go back in life. First go back means going back to Rikers Island. You dig? Last go back. Yeah. Straight like that. Go back to the island starving. You don't got nothing in that locker. Niggas ain't got nothing from the KK mess hall and all that to have something for you in the cut. Starving for the night. So that's plenty of nights for this inmate. You dig? And the day the nigga got sentenced to 3 to life, August 4th, 1998. You dig? Get back in the cell. See niggas sitting on the floor. They call it for the first go back. Then they call that man name next. And he got handcuffed from this hand to that hand. That same man that had that same little boy and his mother tied to a chair. "21 years back before getting sentenced to 3 to life that day. Now when he was sitting there on the floor, he ain't sitting there looking like how he looking on that cover. Fly Tie, that didn't happen to him yet. Fly Tie was the first body of the millennium, probably all across the United States. Because New Year's Eve after the ball dropped, he's letting it off in the air, and police did him dirty. R.P. Fly Tie. See how we was little kids? He probably wasn't even born yet or just born when that shit happened. To the nigga who was tied to a chair with his mother. People do what they do for uploads and all that stuff because you gotta do what they do with the content. You dig? If we gotta rep whoever we call the real ones. These niggas, him and Carlos Lugo, they names in the law library. Straight like that. Word. You got cases where you could beat based off they cases. You dig? And the last part is when the man built with that to his father at 48 years old. His father stormed off to the bathroom and almost lost his prosthetic, storming to the bathroom, crying about what happened in the 70s. And this is why I don't really be like bringing up old shit. You know, I got a lot of stories I could bring up about Big. It would be like, But you know what? Sometimes I'd rather talk about me because it ain't putting nobody under the bus. It's what I went through, not you. Be good to each other.
That's me, untouchable.
The world is small, man. We'll come around, go around.
Here you go, Black Daddy. Boss is for me. Yeah, it feel good. But niggas call nigga OG, double OG, triple OG. But trust you me, you don't never, ever wanna be like me. Be yourself. Be an OG off yourself. Stop living off of other niggas' strength.
OG, you gotta see a lot of things. They say you had to be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain. Kids come to you about their problems, or they ask where you can get away.
I can talk to you for a minute.
They say you had to be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain.
Putting that work while y'all play with the wordplay. Real niggas bow down, bird niggas curse. Say rock my dick Monday, what I'm doing Thursday. Early OG. King Jerry Lawler, Brooklyn brawler. Niggas wanna see a nigga blow up, fall off. Made this shit happen, I cut my own balls off. Game down mastered. Cause you can't beat the master. Look into my view, I look like a student. Show guns that make Bruce Lee look stupid. Catch this between your teeth, I dare you to do it.
In order to be OG,
Do it.
you gotta see a lot of things. They say you gotta be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain. Kids don't tell you about their crimes, that's when you can get the way. They say you gotta be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain.
OG, OG, anywhere we gain it, turn the shot caller to a square. Think cause he fell off, you can call him a head. When that nigga been killing niggas for 30 years. OG, peace God. Been to Parliament's prison, niggas born to die, every day is an extension. Call yourself ballin', why your ass bitch? Obama, the Unabomber of politics. Bitch, see him, a leader, she gon' follow it. Tweet, OG, OG. Tell a bitch nothing and the bitch think I'm something. Bitch think a nigga got me because he bumpin'. Niggas wearing dress clothes coming out like Easter. Bitch don't know who the beast from the east is. From that weak shit,
In order to be OG, you gotta see a lot of things. They say you gotta be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain.
Very true.
Kids come to you about their problems, or they
Ain't no getting out of this shit. Live this
say
shit.
you gotta be
Die with
around
this
a
shit.
long time, see a
Roll
lot
with
of
this
joy,
shit.
a lot of pain.
OG, OG. 60 years old, still giving you game. Niggas talk shit, cause niggas be the same. Big rotten the first nigga that got the first fame. A big homie report to me. OG, nigga, that's how it's supposed to be. I got the gym that gets you on your tens like Mosley when I talk. Listen closely.
In order to be OG, you gotta see a lot of things.
Yeah.
They say you gotta be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain. Kids come to you about their crimes, just because when you can get away. They say you gotta be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain.
America, motherfucker.
In order to be OG, you gotta see a lot of things. They say you gotta be around a long time, see a lot of joy, a lot of pain. Kids come to you about their crimes, or they ask when you can get away. They say you gotta be around
$600 run just now. I'm out of here. Fucking out of here. I said $600. We fucking out of here.
Niggas traded in 6
Hell
o'clock.
yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to. Since I didn't hold it for a second. I need a potato knish. Oh, the knish right there.
Boom.
Yeah, I just seen your son.
I'm so happy that you did this tour, baby. Make sure you follow me, DJ Rashid. I'm a DJ Chris. 2 UK, what's up? Watch it.
I was talking mad stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff that I really wanted to do. Right?
I did too. Son, but listen to me, I did too, man. I went to Red Show right, man, and I went straight, man.